All right, I'm back after so long. All right, I'm back after oh, that's so loud. So long. All right, I'm back after oh, that's so loud. I don't want that to echo, but yeah, I'm back for another stream. So I got a little bit of a break, so I should be able to stream more often now. Uh, Today we're gonna get some more badges today. Hopefully make something shine. Hopefully we don't have to restart. So that's okay. And we should be fine. I do hope that this isn't too loud. So, yeah. Last time we left off at us having so far, wrong thing. We have the first gym badge. We conquered that like last week. It's how long it's been. And I hope to accomplish to be able to get all these badges. So, yeah. I think today our level cap would be 25. I think that's the level cap for right now. And here are Pokemon after the gym. We lost. I think we lost about like 2. I would have to check that actually. Nope, we lost 1. That was a very good Audino. I do wish I could have kept that Audino. Where Pokemon healed? They are. It's great. I do believe this is a battle. I'm gonna double check my settings real quick. Okay. Oh. I realized I was right there. Okay. What we got so far? Dark Ride. Alright. What a fun start. I'm gonna put that to sleep because I don't want to deal with a very troublesome Dark Ride. Oh. I don't know, Dark Ride's weak to Fairy type. It's the longest bit. Yeah, we'll go Psychic. There's basically one path down though. So it should be easy. Be down. Surrender my ears. Metronome. What the Pokeball I just swiftly swiped away. want to use teleport in a battle like this. It's not ideal. Nice. Okay, now we got a new route. Let's see what we can get. Oh! Perfect. Perfect. That's pressure. Now, the key question is, can I catch it? If I can catch us, this would be great. Nothing too violent on it. Please don't kill it. It's fast. Oh. So we've taken out the yellow? Is that the only thing that it knows? Okay. Should have brought more color claws. Bro. Oh man. Okay, we got an ice cream. We got ice cream. Stand the ball. Well, put it to sleep. Okay. Oh, I got 3 chances. I know it's ridiculous. Hold on. I do want to put tags on my stream. I probably didn't. I might as well. Nope. Oh, there goes that. Oh. No, that's not the way I can actually check something real quick. Details hidden. Okay, there we go. Alright, back to the game. It's not what I wanted. I didn't want to go to the battle yet. Beedrill out of the water. That's something. Farfetch'd. That Farfetch'd is gonna go bye-bye. Tangle Grove. I was wondering if the Tangle Grove had a mega. What? Body slam. Oh, you're. I don't even know what typing a Tangle Growth is. This is the craziest part about it. Does this game even have an XP share? I actually want to know this. Let me buy more Pokeballs on here. Pokeball part. Well, actually, I should be at Great Balls. Alright, just in case. This is a battle, I'm calling it. What'd I say? Let's see. It's gonna disappear. I'm joking. I'm supposed to be right back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Um, yeah, Machamp. Besides that, is anybody in my stream? Anybody want to see that new Captain America? There we go. Fortress. There should be an ability with a quick clank, or maybe Magna Zone, that basically allows it if somebody uses, like, if they just use Thunder Wave, they can be able to put it, to reflect it back, or get healed. Person using it. Oh yeah, should be able to reflect it back at the fortress. Dang. What typing is even a fortress? You're paralyzed. Okay, new city, new city. Oh, this is Victory Road? Huh. So I can't go in here. Am I supposed to go the other way? Because that looks like in-game stuff. Definitely this one. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Oh, there's the EXP chair. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So... Oh. I received a in-game route that was not needed. Alright, let's see what I get. Oh! Survive? Wait a minute? We know Feather Dance. Wait. Okay. I can potentially get this. Potentially. Okay, so... Charge Great Ball. Okay. This is my chance. I'm glad it raises the defense. Get in the ball! Oh, that healed a little bit. Okay. Stay in the ball. Man, this thing is stubborn. What the hell am I gonna be here for a while? I'm trying to pitch one Servine. I think I can make it. I can make it too. Not about PP stall or anything. Oh wait, I have to do that can PP stall. Bruh. Just stay in the ball. We can have a nice talk. Please. Yes! Okay. Alright, we got Servine. Nice. That took a little bit too long. Pokemon are like really stubborn for no reason. Alright, Servine. We're gonna call you Divinity. Now, what did you have for a heal you? Oh, that's really it. Careful. Let me double check my natures. Make sure I'm not wrong about this. Double check my nature chart. More special attack. No, more special defense. Okay. That's actually really good. So I got more special defense than special attack, so it's probably not gonna hit that hard. Okay, so I'm gonna have to grind a little bit. I would have been so mad if I would have caught that. Mystic water. What's that? I believe I remember what Mystic Water was. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. I do know that I think it's this game you do get 2 starters. I do believe so. I really don't remember. Oh, here's that rare candy instantly. What level does... Hold on, what level would a Servine evolve? These are not pretty stats. So level 36. Clink. I was stuck with a stuck with a Clang. Wait. Wait, yeah, quick Clang until... I'll be stuck with this until level 49. Wow. Okay. So this is gonna be something. I may not even keep that Pokemon for a while. Push comes to shove. Alright. I'm actually gonna swap. Swap some Pokemon around. Just so the low putting won't get me XP. You know it will, it's not as much. Turtwig. Lame-o. Drill run. Yikes. Oh. Two. Bye bye. What is that? Oh. Another place. Perfect. Actually, heal up a little bit. It's a little bad. There's one of the skaters, yep. Oh, really, Poe? Mac punching the hell out of him? Grass knot. changes, move type changes to try. This is a Genesect move. Why do I want to have a Genesect move on a normal path? That's not gonna be good. Because a Genesect move is not ideal. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take one in the face when the fight is Wow. I don't know if theory like that even existed. How would a theory like that even exist? Freezing Reflect. That ain't gonna help. That is gonna help. That takes one more. Yeah, I would have been dead. That's so smart qualified. Well, definitely gonna start using Divinity to work. Because Divinity has great moves. Or the Servine has great moves. It's just that doesn't have great. So I think it does. What does this move do? It does what I think it does, so that's gonna be OP. Priority moves. Oh shoot. Spam foot guard. What? I can't even pull up the grass type. So you're getting put to sleep. And get rid of you. It's poison type thing. I'm about to get spammed by dive. Conversion. Other than that, I wish I had my flame. So we check the conversion does. Conversion is a great one. check that. Make sure I'm not wrong. Okay. Infestation. Nope. Not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. Oh wow. Man, that screwed my phone. But I can steal us all. To heal up. I may have just sacked my own Pokemon. Oh! 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 Wait. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was close. I was close. I almost threw away a good Pokemon trying to mess around. Wow. So, no, we're getting rid of you. That was bad. I would have actually lost. I would have through the entire run. Let me go back, because no, that's insane. Forgot to mention that this is a Nuzlocke. I don't know if I even mentioned that in the first one. Yeah. Now onward to the gruesome prison that we must go through. Okay. Agua berry. What's this one do? We'll be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Kinda do want the XP though. Oh, you're not even... Can I even talk to you? Nope. But you're a battle. Hydreigon. We're gonna just convert it. Yikes. Okay, so we're not dealing with that. Yeah, you have to recharge. Go to sleep. sir. Alright, 20. I do have to do some team learning. I have to literally get hints. No. This thing, on the other hand. Fighting? Okay. Dynamic punch. Oh, we're using potions now. For the second gym. For the second badge. That shouldn't even be possible. Four little rotom. Can't even close its eyes. Whoa. I didn't even notice. That's a really good question. I don't know how that would work. What affects a rotom? That's out of all things. Yikes. There'll be a lot of back and forth. This ain't those milk drinks. What? A rotom that knows milk. This is crazy. This is by far one of those craziest things. Challenging I've ever thought about doing. Nice. I'm not losing the strongest Pokemon, I'm gonna tell you that dead straight. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Spore. Go night night. Take that burn. The bug pitch, that should be able to get in the list for these. Alright. There we go. So like, can you give me some heals on the side? No? Okay. Back to the summer. This is ridiculous. Let me go back here. I was gonna buy more. Never mind. I'm obviously gonna buy more potions. You never know what's coming about. Scam. It is. It's not. If I'd have bought calcium, it would have been broken. Okay, we're just gonna ignore you, sir. I just walked past him. Okay. Okay, well, at least you got a little bit. Not mad at that. Rage. Oh. That was whack. Oh, then you do that just to take the hit. Oh, that's... Well, that wouldn't even... Well, that make Click Clang a little bit too broken. If Click Clang could heal from electric moves or reflected. Lugia. That... Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, the silence in my face said it all. You hit yourself, and you're using Hurricane. Why are we spamming Hurricane? Why... Why are we doing this? Get you about the air. Oh! Never mind. I'm getting blitzed by a Lugia. Be-create! Why do you know a Victini move? Oh my goodness, no. No. Let me double check these types real quick before doing anything. This is an all or nothing. This is an all or nothing gamble. Yes, sir. There we go. Yeah, hey Soul, I'm kind of getting abused by Lugia right now. Oh, there goes that. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is the current state of the team after fighting a Lugia. Okay. Woohoo! Alright. That was not fun at all. This is a little boy that has a Lugia. Excuse me? No. No. That's not okay. What? Okay, is that better? That should be better. Okay. Well, it should be better. This is as loud as I can speak. Once I turn the game down, I can do that. It's just that I barely want to speak loud. I guess. Yeah, that's what I figured at the start, and I wanted to turn it down just a little bit. Okay, is that good? That should be good. Alright, 49 is a sweet spot. Okay. Alright. I was fiddling around with it, so it may be a little bit delayed, but yeah, I caught Servine, has Grass Knot, and all other types of moves. What games? Have I missed something? Where's that at? Oh, this is where this is. Oh. Yeah, I never looked at it. Yeah, I did not. I think before then, before you set the server up, I was in that little lore channel. I think I looked at it. I think. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see everything now. Yep. Okay, let me look at it. 2025 to... Oh, this is a lot. Commander Krillin. Alright. Is it in the lore channel? Oh, okay. Uh, oh, here it is. Okay. Krillin. Triple reinforced armor belt. Double stacked engines. For increased speed and agility. A triple reinforced bow. Oh, I see what you did there. Hold on. Exemplifies in the substantiation of the pride and term one-man army, stature of a warrior with honor that handicaps himself in battle. To feel the thrill of a fight and challenge. Typically fights without armor. With armor up on special occasions. This guy's busted. Why is he so OP? At this rate, what's the name pending part for? Yeah. Actually. Oh, okay, I see it. It's actually crazy. The elite soldier under him. Oh. Yeah, this character seems like favorite character so far. How long did it take to come up with him? Oh, that's that character. Oh. Smart man. What a smart man Fishy is. And actually, wow. Now I definitely gotta ask, do you need like a... Wow. Do you need a character for every, like, region or civilization? A Gigalith? What the heck is that? Oh, Goliath. It's a rock type. So let me see here. If it's, I'm glad I can see my other screen. So okay. So I might, let me look at the, so Red Civilization is out, and what civilization is really on under? Oh, okay. Um, okay, so it's yellow. Power, energy, and virility. Agility, motion, and fluidity. Spirit, force of mind, and void, creation, and destruction. I might make a character. Okay. Okay, okay. Let me see. If I make a green magic character, then I know what type of character I can make, but I'm more leaning towards... If the character is a blue magic character, then it has to be, like, kind of flexible-ish. Or, like, very speedy. That's what it seems like. The Mayans. Oh, okay, I see it right here. Yeah. He's more towards the Mayans. East Asian. Greek and Spartan. Is the polarity twisted fates? Yeah. I think I might make a character in the yeah. kind of want my character to be like a pirate. So I guess that out the way. Is the Black Civilization, yeah, is that any good? Like, in the open? Splash plate. Intense Spartans. Okay. And then green. I can't do green. And then blue. What's blue? What's blue all about? Yeah, that's okay. I think I'm gonna do blue, because if I do blue, well, yeah. If I was to do like black, I want to make it the character like self-centered almost, but like he's more depending on, since it says polarity, choice, and fate, he'd be depending on his choices and his fate, or she. Yeah, I'd be a pirate. Oh, magic doesn't matter. Huh. So, pirates can use magic. Correct? What's in here? Oh. Okay. I'm just, I'm like, I was confused. I thought, nobody could use magic. Okay, this is where I get lost. So you can be born with a red and be a pirate. Oh wow. Okay. So if I have an idea for the green civilization. It's just that they're the green. But I think I'm gonna go with blue. Okay. My mind is like really working right now because like I'm coming up with ideas for these characters. Yeah, I'll be blue. Yeah, Tenku pirate. It was see what made it so hard. Whereas like I was thinking of like picking something else because like I had an idea for some of these types of characters based off of things that I know or like things that I've watched. Because if well for the green civilization, since they're so focused on nature, I guess maybe have like a character. I don't know what their whole, since they're based on Aztec and Incan, and I know a little bit about Aztecs, but not a lot. You could do something like maybe the character is like a pacifist and he's like a merchant, like a pacifist merchant or crew member that has like druid powers or something like that, like for magic, and or he has, I don't know, a lot of nature powers and anything around him. I mean, yeah, a little just druid. But like, I don't know, like when I'm thinking of like a, why? Okay, I'm thinking uh of like a more pacifist type character. But I'm gonna get spammed by this again. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. I don't know. It's like the idea is there, but it's not there in my head. Like I can't physically get the idea out. Okay, that makes sense. But like the only, I think another question is what? Okay. Um, I don't think I would want to be an ice dwarf. Nonetheless, what can I be? Wait, wrong typing. Wait, wrong type. Wrong type. There we go. Oh. Oh, let that be my type. Let me be able to have one of those, please. I shouldn't add another Pokemon. I hate this. My speed harshly failed. You're right, but The issue is that the moveset's random, so I don't have to worry about that sometimes. So that moveset could have been trash, and it could add a whole fire type. That's kind of why I don't worry about some of the typings. Slow, bro. Oh, okay. I maybe. Yep. Yeah, I've been screwed over for like these past couple minutes in these gym battles, and I hate it. They're not gym battles, these regular trainer battles, and then like the actual battles, because like I had to fight 2 Lugias. I think maybe something else. I don't remember what else it was. There was something broken, and I was like, how am I gonna die? How am I about to die to this? What we got? Garbage. Oh, no we don't. Tornadus is on the team. I don't know what that was until I looked at it. Nice. Hurricane. Eli. There we go. And I got the wrong Mega. Don't. I hate that. Like, actually. I was hoping that I could get a different one, but no, I don't. Oh, wow. That sucks. Let's see what this Pokemon has. Hasty. Prankster. Oh, you got Prankster as well. I can't use any Hell Items on this Pokemon. Wow. Item. I'm gonna take it back. So it's attack for speed. I was not beaten by that, but I'm back. Okay. Well, hello, 4 viewers. Hello, I guess. I always. Oh! Oh. Oh my. Oh! Oh, my string tied. Hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. We're back. We're back. That's cool. It's like Escanor. I actually like these. Kind of like Escanor. Nah, we'll be fine. What do they want me to do? First floor. Oh, it's this guy again. Fought him in Ultra Moon. I guess we made Team Rainbow Rocket. Might have been somebody else, I don't remember who it was. What in the world? Leave the lab, turn left, and go straight. Okay. I've gotten lost on here before. Okay, I gotta go to the cafe. Okay, I heard about the trainer PR video thing. I know about that. I can actually pop in here. Okay, I should be in here. I'm in the stream VC. Oh, I was muted. Okay, there we go. There we go.
FBI, open up! Ow.
I had a kind of scared me a little bit.
So yeah, whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're missing out on all the wars. See, that's your fault. What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I mean, I honestly, I kind of forgot. I didn't even know that there was a role for that.
There's a role. There's more roll. There's more roll. Those roll.
It's a lot of lore to read.
Yeah, it could be a lot of shit written out, and then when you do it, it's kind of be like, whoa, okay. You're
Yeah.
gonna. Most people are just gonna breeze right straight through it, and not really look too deep into some of these things, and then there's gonna be other people who are just gonna like eat every bite.
Yeah.
I already know how that goes. Like, you get the whole variety of people. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Definitely.
Better to have more than have none.
Yeah, because
If it's everywhere, then what do you do?
yeah.
Now, my question, like, a lot of the worry I have is, like, how am I going to explain the world when the world's kind of developed? Like, that's one thing Skies of Arcadia kind of didn't do too well. Like, it implied everybody knew about everything, but you discovered it anyway. So it's like, oh yeah, there's Sailor's Island. You can go there. Okay, well, I'll know that. It's still in the same moon. And then it's like, oh, well, you know, we can go over here to another moon area where, you know, and we can go over here, and then, oh, there's another moon past the South Ocean, which we know of the South Ocean, but we didn't. But how do we not know if already this other group had been there for almost all your life? You know?
Mm-hmm.
So if they've been there the whole time, then wouldn't have word gotten out that there's a land past the South Ocean? You know?
Yeah.
And then it talks about later, it's like, oh, we knew there was a land on the other side of the world. And we knew that the way to get to that other side of the world was to go the other way. So, okay, so in other words, you know the world's round. Well, we kind of assumed.
Yeah.
And we went and we did it, and so the game says Vise discovered the world was round, when in actuality, Valua had discovered the world is round. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because they went to the other side of the world just to go do something. I was just like, well, that kind of like, so that's all about who writes the history now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, because I'm a pirate, I'm writing the history, but Valua could be like, well, one of our admirals found out the world was round. Yeah.
That's crazy how they didn't even know that.
Yeah, like, there's some, like, lapses in, like, how things were written. And I'm like, how did they already know that existed, right? I was like, oh, there's a land of ice. Now understand that you can't really get there without having to pass through a sky rift.
Mm-hmm.
And up until very recently, no one could pass through a sky rift.
Yeah.
So how do you know something is there? Like, maybe you could see the moon is purple and you assume there has to be a land there. But they already knew the name of the land.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, how do you know the name of the land is Glacia before you get to Glacia? And the only people that knew were Sylvites who had not been on the planet for a while.
Yeah.
Like, the Sylvites hid away when everything went to shit. So you got, like, it's just a lot of, like, lapses and who knows what. It's like, oh yeah, there's a gland of, it's like, oh yeah, we could go through the, it's like, here's this. Geologists figured out that they could go under the continent. And there was a lot of, like, you know, caves and stuff like that if you could fly under the continent, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how did you map all that? They have a like. There's an image of a map of the whole thing, and it all leads up to where the Great Seal is. The Great Seal, which houses and holds back the yellow gigas.
Alright.
So like, how the hell do you have an intricate map system of a place you've never flown in?
Yeah.
And you couldn't get into before because it would take people to be walking for probably years.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I just sit there and go, how the hell? Like I can gather maybe you can figure out a little bit of it, you know, by digging down. But at a certain point, you're gonna be like, shit, you know, it's big. We can't go anywhere. So I'm just entertained. I was entertained. That's why the stuff I don't want to like. Oh yeah, just matter of factly, we know it exists. I want it to be where nobody knows shit exists. So like, there's a base amount of like society, but you know, otherwise it's not like. There are some civilizations that are completely cut off from one another because of everything that's happened. Like Glacia is cut off completely. Nobody can get. Yeah, go die. Go die. You know what? You don't go die. You show me how you die. Show me. Show me. Ugh. You got killed by Commander Troyan again. Yes. Well, I'm probably gonna build Smokey. It's gonna be funny. Smokey! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Nut. Brr. Brr. No. And why you keep calling? And why you keep calling him Krillin? Krillian.
I don't know.
Commander Krillian.
It's like a force of habit almost.
No, it's not. I think you said another thing that was kind of funny because I was just like, "What are you reading?"
I don't even know what I was reading. I'm not even reading. I don't know what it was that I read wrong.
I'm gonna go look. What was it? You weren't reading that. You were reading the triple. Oh, the bow. It's a bow.
A bow?
Yeah, so a bow is called the front of the ship, the tip front of the ship.
Hmm.
So the front of the ship is reinforced, triple reinforced to ram shit.
Hmm.
So high density round capable turret with multi-firing cannons. Actually, I did that with multi-firing. So unlike other battleships where what they have is like a dual set firing system. You know, it has two cannons on the turret.
Yeah.
It'll just go boom boom and it'll just fire.
Mm-hmm.
Those same cannons can fire multiple times instead of just firing one salvo.
Somebody's ship's gonna get destroyed.
That's the point of his ship. When you say flagship, that ship better be better than other ships, right?
Yeah.
But it's deceptive. So the ship looks like every other battleship. There's even war class ships that are bigger than his.
Mm-hmm.
But his armament is, he has high density rounds, meaning they're packed fucking full, even higher than normal. They have a chance to even detonate out of your cannon.
Huh. Wait, what?
Yeah, they're just so packed full that when they hit harder. And then you're already hitting them with cannons that fire further and fire harder. And then on top of that, you can fire multiple salvos of it repeatedly.
Dang.
It's just deceptive, right? You're looking at the ship and you're just like, oh, it just looks like another battle. And then this thing just starts unloading heavy artillery on you.
Yeah, now you don't know what to do.
And you're just like, wait, and that's just two of the 360 cannons. He has two 360 cannons. There, one's loaded on the front, one's in the middle, right? So they can rotate all the way around and attack at like anywhere on the horizon line. And then he has 4 5-inch side cannons. That means 2 on one side and 2 on the other.
Mm-hmm.
So like the only weak spot of his ship is on the back, and he's not gonna let you get back there because his engines are double stacked, allowing him to push harder because he has a heavier belt and a heavier armor.
Yeah.
So now he flies as fast as a conventional battleship, even faster than one because he's got better engines, and he's 3 times thicker than the regular ship. So if you hit the belt, which is usually the weak point of the ship, it might not pierce. It might just deflect. So now you got to hit him harder. You got to hit him faster. You got to get behind him. His ship is more faster, and he can ram you.
You literally, it's beatable, but you just have to be like.
You got to be on your toes.
Oh yeah, you got to be OP.
That's just like his design. Like he just doesn't look like anything impressive until you start fighting it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh god, this thing isn't like any other ship.
Yeah.
That's the point. It's deceptive. It's just like him. Like you look at him at first glance, he's gonna come out like in his. Let's say he just came out and he had to wear his full armor.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look like a tank, right? So that makes him look slow, but he can run fast with the armor on, the shield, and the sword. So imagine he's already running at decent speed with all that on. So then let's say you crack his armor, he'll just start taking pieces of the armor off and going, okay. And so he slowly gets faster. and his hits get harder because the armor was just holding him back, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you just say, okay, let me just drop the armor. All right, now you got a shield and sword at a considerably more powerful strength.
It's just consistent. It's like you gotta be.
That's why I compared him to Escanor, because
Yeah.
as you whittle him down, he's getting stronger. Like, oh yeah, you cracked the armor, but you're not hurting me. I'm just faster and stronger. Oh, you broke the shield? Oh, I don't have to carry that. And now he two-hands the sword instead of one-handing it, which is just ungodly more powerful. And then let's say you do destroy the sword. Now you gotta fight him because he's like a boxer. And he just runs in, slamming the shit out of you at full force. Now he's got speed on top of everything else.
He ain't even stopping either.
No, and he's still at full strength.
Yeah.
That's why it's like I compare him to, like, I put in there. It's like in part Escanor, in part Kenpachi.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, if I'm gonna compare him, I'm just gonna make him the most god awful fucking tank. He's not a guy you're gonna want to fight.
No, definitely not. No.
And you're going to fight him.
He's not
gonna be he's not a bad guy. It's gonna be the opposite, where he's gonna train you. But yeah, can you imagine having to stand up to him for a minute? Like the first fight, like I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm thinking about doing where first fight, you're just training to up your strength and abilities, and he just like one shots you with full gear, and you're just like, what? It's like, how are you still able to do anything with all that on? It's like, I'm not even trying yet.
Yeah, that's smart. That would definitely work out.
Yeah, it's just like, if you can't beat me here, you will never be able to beat me.
Yeah.
And the whole idea is you have to be as strong as me, or at least start to do some damage. So that's the whole point of the training, is to get you to kind of put you up higher faster, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's an interesting character. I think Fishy wanted to like do a whole scenario where like the first time you go to their, because I haven't named it yet, so it's still under the tentative name of Skies of Arcadia, right?
Mm-hmm.
So well, you go to Valua, and you go there, and you're going there for some reason. I haven't really stated what, but you go into like a place where you're trying to get information, and one of the soldiers of the Armada starts like messing with you because you're a pirate, right? Or you look different.
Yeah.
And starts messing with you and starts really like attacking you and stuff like that. And you start to get into a fight. Like you actually start fighting.
Yeah.
And just about that time, the Commander Krillian walks in.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like, his blade just comes right in between both of you and slams down. You know?
Yeah.
It just slams down between both of you, scaring the shit out of everybody. And the soldier thinks that Commander's on his side. And he just like looks at both of you and just smacks the shit out of his soldier and knocks him out of the building.
Yeah.
It's like, I apologize for my soldier. He's acting stupid.
That does sound.
He's so honor bound, and he's so like prideful that any kind of weakness in his military, yeah, he literally snapped that shit straight.
Yeah,
and so every other soldier in the room starts up and salutes, and they're just like, oh,
yeah,
everybody, and you're just like, did this guy just knock his own guy completely out of the building with one arm? And you're just sitting there like shitting your pants. Well, he apologizes to you and says, if you need anything, or if I can repay this in any kind of way, you let me know. And he just turns around and walks out. And every other soldier is just pissed himself. And then you just go outside. I don't know if I'm with other characters or not. Just go outside him. He just grabs that soldier and just drags him like literally by the leg. All the way back to the fortress to get reprimanded.
That's the definition of a guy you do not want to fight.
It's just one hit, knocked the soldier out and KO'd everything. And you're just sitting there going, he almost killed both of us with his sword slash. And then I think that guy's dead.
Yeah.
You know?
He definitely be dead to that.
Maybe you come up later and you ask him, did you kill that guy? And it's like, nah, he was with the medics for about 3 weeks.
Huh!
He was more worried if I was gonna punch him again.
I'd be more worried if I would have died or not.
Like, he's not worried if he kills anybody. Because they're all about pride. And if you weaken their pride, you're dead.
Yeah.
So he kind of gave him a, like, you're just being a stupid idiot. I'm gonna break all your bones in one hit. Now you learned your lesson. Don't do that shit again.
Yeah.
And every other soldier's like, we learned that lesson too. We got it. Yes. Yeah. Because they know better, you know? And it'd be just a funny scenario. This is how you get introduced to Commander Krillian. Like, I even put in the lore. Let me describe it to you. Just to kind of, like, deviate what he is. Alright, so, and this is going to kind of tie into him a bit, but let me kind of explain it. So, the country is ran under Emperor Leon the Third, oh my god! If you're just gonna do that again, I'm gonna smack you.
Like, honestly, God, you can't die.
Yeah, that's what I expected. All right, so Emperor Leon the Third and the city prospers, even though the land is shrouded in eternal darkness due to the yellow stones that permeate the continent. So they're shrouded in darkness due to the magic, right?
Right.
Okay, but they're prideful people. So the Emperor runs the land with his strength and seeks peace and prosperity for his people and works to maintain that with the Queen and his armada.
Mm-hmm.
The city is able to be entered through the Grand Gates, a structure of unprecedented size that cuts through the mountains and is the only entrance to the city other than flying below or above the continent, which is impossible at that point in the story.
Right.
The gates houses those gates houses the complete armada in docks, which are ready for combat at a moment's notice, comparable to the hot gates of Greece or the Battle of Thermopylae, which is also known as 300. So, remember the Spartans when they held the hot gates against the Persians?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that whole story of the 300.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the story was like a lot more than that. Like, but literally, a handful of Spartans defended against a monumentous enemy. Like, and what they did was they funneled them into a tight-ass space, and they kept killing them, and killing them, and killing them, until finally they found a way. They found some Greeks that were willing to betray the Spartans, and find a way around that to go kill them from behind. But until then, there was no way, and they murdered hundreds of thousands of men with only few. They had like 7,000 men against 70,000, and they were murdering them.
Yeah, they were getting obliterated.
They were getting obliterated until they found a way to cheat it. So, that's what the gates are compared. The gates are always open, but you have to funnel into it. And so, if you do, you'll just be hit with an onslaught of firepower that would be ungodly to you, and literally just death would rain upon you. So, knowing that, okay, so that was the defense of the nation. These gates were to repel massive naval fleets and stood the test of time. The Armada is ran single-handedly by Commander Bernhard Trillian, a warrior of 37 years of age, who has
Only
earned his
37?
earned his position at an earlier age by taking 100 ships and stopping the Red Civilization, or what used to be called Nazrad, I'm
Yeah.
changing that name, Navy of 10,000 at the gates, and was known henceforth as the one-man armada. The strength of the young admiral, or young armada, and its commander repelled these ships and ended the war that started peace talks, which have remained for 12 years.
Dang.
100 against 10,000, and he won.
Somebody must have did something wrong, because if he's doing that, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, he didn't like wipe them all out, but he decimated them to the
Yeah.
point where like they may have taken a handful, but if we were not even getting into the gate, they're getting funneled towards the gates, and they're just getting plowed under. Ship after ship getting wiped out, and his ship in the middle of the fray, firing every cannon at its maximum power, flying ungodly angles and doing ungodly things. He's jumping aboard other ships and kicking the shit out of people, stealing their ships to kill more ships. That's what he's doing in that war. He was so well renowned as a leader. He became the commander just because he did that. Because they had no commander at the time. The commander had died.
Yeah.
And he decided to take hand and pull 100 ships with him. And he rushed them to the gates.
Yeah, that's the definition of,
And they called him, he became known as the one-man armada after that. That was it. Anybody that was anybody that knew anything of this country was like, man, fuck that.
man, I would have said the same thing too.
We ain't going after them until he dies.
Yeah. I know they'd be jumping.
When he's 60, we'll take a chance, maybe.
Yeah.
But understand, he did that 12 years prior. 12 years prior. He was 25.
25 eviscerating everybody.
He's 25, and he's held his own against 10,000 ships. Understand, 10,000 ships. You hear that, and you're just like, that's a lot of ships.
Yeah.
But you got to understand that it takes about 20 to 100 men to man those ships.
Uh-huh.
So how many people do you think he murdered?
Yeah. That's like...
He single-handedly... It's like, look, if you do 10 times 10,000, that's 100,000. So at least 200 to 1,000 to 2 million men were fighting against 100 ships that were probably poorly manned.
Yeah.
And got obliterated.
I felt bad for them.
I changed the whole story because in Skies of Arcadia it was a totally different story. I made it seem like in Skies of Arcadia it made it seem that it was the technology that saved them.
Uh-huh.
So they had the Grand Fortress. The Grand Fortress was similar. It also has like a narrowing of the mountains to a gate. But the Grand Fortress has a door. One is defensive and one is offensive. The defensive side is hella thick, like 10 times thicker than any ship.
Mm-hmm.
It can repel shells for days, and it did. It repelled for 100 days, 100 ships.
Okay.
That's intense.
Yeah, that is
100
intense.
ships just laying fire into the wall and did nothing. When they stopped, the door swapped around, revealing 5-foot cannons. Okay, 5-foot diameter cannons. Those were the smallest. There's some that are 10 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
These cannons fired upon the fleet and instantly wiped them out. The firepower is just ungodly. So you had the impenetrable defense and the amazing offense of a fucking door.
Yeah, that's like the
Now,
that's
now technologically wise, that's impressive, right?
mm-hmm.
But why? It's like I'm changed the whole gimmick around the defense and offense of a nation to one man.
Yeah. It's like it's so busted, whereas if you just get like fired, like if you're under heavy fire, there's nothing you can do. Like a cannon that small.
Dude, it's okay. If a cannon is 5 feet wide, 5 feet wide, okay?
Yeah.
So imagine, let's say your height. Let's go with your height, right?
Mhm.
And that's the width of the whole fucking barrel. And you fire a bullet that size
Nothing surviving
at
there.
a ship, at a ship.
Yeah,
I don't
nothing.
care
Nothing.
what armor you got. And
No.
they had bigger cannons. That was the small one.
Yeah.
That wall, and it makes it seem like, why would you build a cannon so large, right? Like, okay, understandably, you have an offensive and defensive wall, right?
Mhm.
But apparently, holy shit, you didn't really build up your armada at all. You have a whole bunch of people that don't know how to do shit. They had admirals before.
Yeah.
So they had Mendoza and a whole bunch of other admirals. Galcian used to be an admiral, and he was considered one of the best. And he was like tanking everybody. So why the fuck do you need a door? If you have a bunch of admirals that are top of notch and can kick some really badass,
Yeah.
right? Why would you need a door? So that's where I came up and I looked at it and I'm like, okay, well, Galcian is supposed to be the ultra badass, right? And he
Uh-huh.
kind of is until a certain point in the story where you get to realize that, okay, we can kind of get to his strength. You will never get to the strength of Commander Croyan.
Oh, definitely not. No.
No. There's a point to that, though. He's not going to go out and about to start a war with somebody else. But he's sure as hell going to help when it comes down to the war starting. So,
Yeah.
I have, there's some theories of what I'm going to do towards the end of the story, because I know more or less where I want the ending to be, how I want it to end. And there could be a few scenarios that lead to it, that I'm trying to see if that's going to pan out as a storyboard idea.
Yeah.
One of which is you're going to fight a literal armada, and you're going to fight the Black Civilization.
Okay.
They're straight up... Now, I have described this to Fishy. I have probably not described it to you.
You have not.
I've talked about sky rifts, right? The regular ones that
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
cannot fly through, but we can fly through with better technology. Well, there's such a thing called the Dark Rift. The Dark Rift was considered something you could not fly through at all at any given time because of its sheer ferocity. It's like flying into a category fuck you hurricane.
Huh. Yeah.
It's not a category 5, it's a category fuck you. It turned into a 10. It's like planet. It's
Yeah.
like a planet hurricane or a tornado, okay? It's just ungodly. You fly into it, it'll rip your ship apart. It's not built to handle.
Yeah.
So, people have been trying to get into this area, right? Trying to cross the ocean. Nobody can pass it, so obviously it's kind of speculated that nobody's in there. But there is a civilization in there. They thrive in there, and they're Spartan-like. And the reason why they're Spartan-like is because if you are not strong enough, you die. The monsters in there, the creatures in there, the fish in there, the things that are in there test your fortitude to the limit.
Mhm.
So, they built their ships out of some of these creatures.
Yeah.
Because these creatures are tougher than any metal. And they use the magic that's in there to give them the ability to deal with it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So imagine a ship comes out of the place that nobody could get in.
That's gonna be.
And the first thing you see is just a horrific ship that looks like a huge demon-like monster.
Jeez.
And it unleashes hell on Earth. Because they've been in there all this time and they want out.
Yeah.
They want to conquer new lands. And so it starts. The first city that's right outside of the first rift, the first portal, instantly gets decimated. Which they didn't really. They have like cannon armament and stuff like that. They're a defensive post, but they were never built for war.
Yeah, they were.
They weren't ready for that shit, and they get wiped off the earth, burned to the ground.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of. I sense there's gonna be a lot of OP, like.
Well, so what happens? Like, okay, and so the Skies of Arcadia, everybody had a Gigas, right? Every society had a Gigas that were developed in the ancient times, and they want to prevent that from coming up again because, you know, they can be misused power, right?
Right.
And what stopped it all back then was the rains of destruction, because the moons were used to rain down moonstones that destroyed the civilizations, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have that anymore. I took that completely out. The ancient civilizations created crystals out of the magic, right? They still did that. But they created gigas. And what stopped it this time around was the Silver Civilization using their gigas, right?
Right.
Zelos, or whatever it's going to be changed to, was the strongest gigas. And it was and they were not trying to conquer or anything. They developed theirs to stop everybody else's. So they decimated. They literally went to every society and decimated their gigas and sealed it out.
So
The Black Civilization, which was back then even just as terrifying as it is now, the Silver Civilization fought them to the limit.
Mm-hmm.
Using their gigas against the Black Civilization's gigas, which is the only one that could fight theirs.
Yeah.
And literally fought it to the point where they were sealed into the rift and decimated their society to a point where they could not escape anymore. Like they sealed them in the Dark Rift. They created the Dark Rift to hold them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So they stopped everybody from fucking over the planet and having their wars. And when they were all done, the Silver Civilization was so decimated by just this war, right? That what was left of the Sylvites went back to the Silver Civilization and shut themselves out. Like they have. So in the Skies of Arcadia game, they have what's called the Dome of Light, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of bring that back, and it's gonna be, instead of a dome, it's a sphere.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Like it protects everything below, so the whole continent is shielded. Nobody can get in.
Yeah.
Like, at all. You can't get near. You can see, sort of, but you can't really get any closer. Like, you hit it, and it's like hitting a wall in the sky, and it's invisible.
Yeah.
So, and it turns on, and it's powered by their gigas. That's it. Their gigas has a shield that's just unstoppable.
What is that?
So, every so often, they're gonna send a Sylvite out to kind of gather information.
Right.
And up until the story starts, every Sylvite has gone missing. presumed dead, and they and technically they were.
How so?
Well, they all died due to something happening. You know, they don't know anything about the society, so just a, you know, sometimes it's an unfortunate circumstance, sometimes it's an accident, sometimes their ship gets taken out by pirates. You know, or during another war.
That does not look right. Yeah.
So, one day, some Sylvite gets to the Dark Rift.
Okay.
And they try to enter the Dark Rift to survey, because they can't, you know, they can get in there with their ships, but not anybody else, right?
Right.
Well, they go in and they get murdered by this society. And the reason why that's in some importance is because the only way to unlock their way out is to get every moonstone. So with constant ships trying to get in, people die getting in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they drop the moonstones. Green gets in, purple gets in, blue gets in, the Sylvite gets in, they die. Oh, well, now we got a Sylvite one.
Dang.
And just randomly, they are gathering all the stones from all the wreckages, right?
Yeah.
Trying to find them all. And they finally find them all. They find where they killed the Sylvite.
And they
get that one, and they get them all together and unlock the seal. And that's the day they come out. And it's not too long into the story, like, when they come out. Like, you're going through the story, and it seems happy-go-lucky. It's war of the world. Yeah. And it doesn't seem too bad. There is some strife. There is some, you know. But the bad guy wakes up. The big bear wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns the world to shit.
So that sounds like, that's like if
it's, you know what,
Galactus, like if Galactus.
No. So I compared it to Seven Deadly Sins when the demon kind were awakened. And they kind of got sense of things. And they're like, oh, there's a world out there. You know, oh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they got some reality, and it's the same thing. These guys have been in hell all their fucking lives, and they have been banished there by people that they despise. They, beyond despise, they want them eradicated. And at first, they're not going to be able to do that. You know, obviously, they're going to have to get past the dome of life. You know, just like everybody else does. So it's not gonna be like, oh, day one they kill the Sylvites.
Yeah. they
but
can't be
it's
off
just
rip.
like all of a sudden a city was wiped off the map, and everybody was like, what?
Hey.
So the first people that get word of it are gonna be the people of Lua and the people in Nassar, right? They're gonna be like, we're not getting any communication back from them, and the merchants are like, they haven't come back. They literally set up a base right outside of the rift in the wreckage of the city that they just destroyed. They set up a base there. That's insane. They murder everybody, and then they just take it over, and then they build their shit on it, and that is the first city conquered. That's theirs, and they retrofit it to be a base.
That's like, it's like that's like not even divide and conquer. It's like
they just came out and went, fuck.
Yeah, they just decided just to.
And this was not a city that had any kind of defensive capability. It was defensive just in case of monsters, really. You know, things that might, like, there was some monsters that would come out of the rift, right? And so they would blow those things out of the sky because the damn thing's gonna kill people. Then a ship comes out, tanks the cannon shell like it actually didn't exist. It just like bounces off the armor, stronger than any ship they have.
Yeah.
And they're just looking. What is that thing? Is that thing a monster? Is that a ship? What the hell? and it just fires one full volley, and it just decimates. And then their flagship, which I haven't really talked about, the flagship of the Black Civilization. The flagship of the Black Civilization fires a special weapon,
And
and
what
it
is it?
literally just this is based on polarity. It turns all magical energy either inert, reverses it, explodes it, whatever they want. So they just make all magic detonate there.
Dang.
That's what the cannon does. The cannon just like hits everything it touches, and if it's imbued with any kind of magical energy for whatever reason, it explodes. And it just blows the whole damn. They didn't even have a chance. And then to make sure after the cannon fire they were dead, they start lobbing cannon fire at the island, at that little city. Just burn it to ash. There's nothing recognizable left.
This is a ruthless.
Yeah,
these are
they're
ruthless.
Spartan. They're Spartan.
Yeah.
You can't fight, you die.
And there's.
If you die, you're weak. And it's kind of fun, fishy's kind of joke. If
Yeah.
you die, you're weak.
That matches up though.
Like they just come out and that's all they do right off the bat. The stories that story starts up and you're just like, because in Skies of Arcadia the drama starts really early, right? And I kind of want you to have a little fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, go ahead, explore, kind of magic build, kind of, yeah, be your happy little pirate self or whatever the fuck you're doing. Because the story you're going through is kind of like you kind of get introduced to a lot of shit really fast, and so you're just slowly exploring and adventuring. And you do see a lot. There's strife and there's bad guys here and there, but nothing real, nothing that's gonna be like, holy shit. Until that happens, and you yourself don't get any word of this shit.
Yeah.
None. Until just after it happens, and the Sylvites, they actually can pick that up. They sense the seal went away, and they immediately try to call you back.
Huh.
They immediately call you back, and it's like a hail, like you need to go collect all of the crystals from every civilization.
Yeah.
To seal them again. Because if you don't, we're all dead.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Because it's like
your journey starts, and you don't encounter them at first. Obviously, at first they're gonna harbor at that city. So as you cities are kind of close to it, start to feel some presence, like little weaker ships that can take like 5 ships to kill. They're weaker to them, but to like everybody else, they're like, holy shit, that little tiny thing is a monster.
Yeah.
And so they start seeing the presence, so they start fighting back, trying to like hold ground. And you start to get a little taste of it, like every once in a while, just seeing a little more and a little more. And then as your story carries on, you start seeing them pop up in places trying to head you off because they already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to fight their fucking armada.
I wonder how long that battle is just gonna take.
Well, the first battle, obviously, it's gonna start slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw the leader of the fucking kingdom at you, and then, but there will be a fight that comes in at a certain point where it's just like where like this ship it's just unbelievably powerful and almost kills you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're about to crash, kind of like to the ground. That's how bad it is. And that's when the Commander Trillian would kind of chime in.
Uh-huh.
That he'll come in with his ship and just literally toe to toe it.
Yeah.
And you just save your ass and before your ship crashes and your
Yeah.
and your whole crew and everything or whatever you have at that point, and it's like yeah, this is not gonna work. Like it's like I see their plan, but you don't have enough time to go around the world collecting all the crystals before they murder you.
Yeah.
Because you'll be sent on your own little ship in the beginning, right? Just like the original Solites. And then, yeah, it's like that doesn't pan out very well. Because you're one little ship, one little person against everything, and with no official skill or strength or knowledge of anything in the world.
Yeah.
So you're like a deer in headlights every time you go to a new thing.
Yeah, because you don't really know what's gonna happen.
You don't know anything. You don't know about the society, nothing. So it's like you got thrown to the wolves to protect the planet.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's how like the development of the story is going so far.
Yeah.
So you can see that it's just gonna get real, like look, in Skies of Arcadia they wiped out a whole city. In mine, it's not the only one that's gonna take it. Like, I'm sad to say, it's probably gonna spill these same civilizations gonna get murdered first. Because Nazrod's like in the middle of everything, right? Like
Yeah.
Nazrod, the first city that the Valua kind of destroyed. They destroyed them by like, oh, we're just gonna like hit you from behind, even though you're too stupid to know that could happen. You're dead. To wipe out your main capital. And then I'm not gonna be the bad guy where I destroyed my own hometown just to be the king of everything.
Yeah.
No. I think in this case, Valua would survive this time, but they'll get a fight. They will get a fight. It will come down to it, where everybody's gonna have to fight, and it's just gonna be a different kind of war. It's gonna be every civilization. Think of it as World War II.
Huh. Oh, that'd be bad. Wait a minute.
Where the black civilization is literally Germany, you know, it's literally like they are already a powerhouse, right?
Yeah.
They're fighting in every angle, every which way, and they're strong as fuck. And it takes everybody to team up to kick their ass. Like literally everybody has to team up. And of course there's one society that can kind of tank them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe another society that does a good job, and another society that's really strong too that can kind of help it out. But in the ultimate game, you gotta take out the big bad guy. Because if you don't take out the big bad guy, now the funniest thing is it's not gonna be like so cut and dry. It's like, oh well, we're just gonna fight the big bad guy, and that's so simple. You're gonna find out all the backstabbing and betrayals that happened in the prior civilizations.
Yeah, as it goes on.
Yeah, you'll get to learn why they're so angry.
Yeah.
It's not just, oh, we got sealed away because we're the most evil. No, we got sealed away because we're the most powerful. We got sealed away because we didn't fit the mold.
Yeah. What? I gotta fight the. Oh, okay.
He's asleep. Then he's gonna wake up. Then you're gonna fight him. Kick his ass.
I was gonna fight him. I can go with this. How long have I been streaming for?
2 hours, a little over.
Oh, I was thinking about streaming Phasmo. It's just
I,
that.
I think E-Man got botted
Why I say that?
because the views never stopped going up.
Yeah, he had like 132 views.
No, he like his concurrent went up to 41 when he ended the stream.
Oh,
Usually, when you say you're gonna go to sleep and you end the stream, people start dipping, and so
Yeah.
the number drops real fast, and then there's like another drop. Nah, that shit number went up. So I just told him change your password. Trubbish is a god.
what was that?
But yeah. Commander Croydon is the shit. I am one in a Croydon! And now the fact that I learned that Spaniard lore, in Spanish Empire lore, the real lore, their motto is plus ultra.
Huh? Is that actually
Like,
true?
look, yeah, go look in general. Go look in general. Just scroll up a little bit. Look at where I said, like, where you see the Spanish flag, the Spanish Empire flag. It's like, I was doing research of my game to develop characters and come
Oh, I
to find
see
out
it.
the Yellow Civilization was based on the Spanish Empire. And the model for said empire was plus ultra. So will
Oh.
Dreams of Arcadia tie into My Hero Academia universe? Seems so, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does seem so.
And then I go like this, let me expand that statement that the Kingdom of Spain also holds this as their motto, an extension of that the Spanish Empire. And my personal heritage is and family tree originates from Spain. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah.
and the love that I have for Skies of Arcadia grows a few more ticks today. Plus ultra.
Oh man. Dang
I
it.
thought that was funny as shit. It was so funny.
Totodile and Mushimara. Oh, perfect. Totodile's water.
Commander Troy when someone tells him it's someone too dangerous to fight. I am the one who gets to decide.
Will this game even have like voice acting in it? Or will it be like
I'm
silent?
like, dude, I want voice acting so fucking bad. It's just like I have to think about first doing regular. And if I can get voice acting, if I can dub it. Oh god, yes, I will dub it.
Like
For the love of God.
when I think
I
of
want to anime cutscenes. I want to do it in anime cutscenes too. Like not just art. Like 'cause there's a lot of scenes in Skies of Arcadia that are just picture takes, and they kind of swap from picture to picture. No, I want to animate this. I want to have anime scenes.
yeah.
And so I want the fidelity of the game to go into the anime structure, right? So it's probably gonna look very anime-ish. Think Persona. You
Yeah.
know, where like everything is anime and you play it and it still looks anime.
And then there's that one anime cutscene.
And it's still the same render.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's higher quality, maybe it's the same, but it's still in a render.
I think for them it's higher quality, yeah.
But even then, I want that. I want it to bleed in and out, to flow very eloquently. And you get like lore dumps like that, but you also get to experience these fights too. Like it's not just as simple as like, oh, just hit X and fire the cannon. No, no, sir. You're gonna have to fight to fire that cannon. And then you get to fire that cannon. And then you get to watch the cutscene of you firing that fucking cannon.
Yeah.
And then we do a triple shot. You know like when Goku does a Kamehameha wave and they go,
Yeah.
ha, 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 and they show him in 3 different fucking angles doing the same fucking thing. Like make it so yeah.
So
Show your shit in 3 fucking angles. You blowing the shit off stuff.
I think like if you should do like voice acting, like definitely for Commander for Krillin.
Oh yeah, no, like all the main characters, like okay. So like side characters might not get too much, right?
Yeah.
But main characters and secondary characters and the antagonists, yeah. They're all I want them so badly to be voice actors. So badly do I want it in the game. So badly. I can't think about that right now. It's way too early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have a musical choice I want. I already know who I want, but there's no way in hell this person's gonna ever see it or ever gonna do it.
Yeah.
But that's what I want. I want Hiroyuki Sawano. That's what I want. That's
Oh,
what
there's
I'm
gonna
based
be no dub.
Huh?
They're gonna have like a sub and a dub. There's pure dub.
Oh no, I'll have it reversed. That'd be funny.
Huh.
I'll have it reversed. I'll put it sub Japanese. Like sub in Japanese. You wanna dub it? Call me. Call me, I'll redo all the voice lips. You know, all the lips on all the damn characters to get it in Japanese. Fuck yeah, I will. It'll be a fucking mod.
Oh yeah.
I'll DLC that shit, and if they do that, I'll just add more content to the game. I'll just be like, hey, guess what? You got a DLC to have Japanese in the game. But that's not all. I added another story arc, New Game Plus.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, and you go. The story isn't over. The happily ever after still got more happily ever after to go. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for post content. I will have a new game continued, but I don't know about New Game Plus. So like New Game continued is just like you beat the game and you can still adventure.
Yeah.
And still carry the story at that point in time, and there might be new stuff after the fact of the final boss, right? New Game Plus just means, hey, I start the game over with shit. You know? I get this nice fancy shit and nice buffs. And maybe the difficulty raises. But no, I don't know about that. I don't know. It's too early. It's too early to say shit like that. I would say new game continue.
Oh, this thing has a rank card?
Look at that, smack it, smack it, smack it in the ass. Smack it.
Well,
Smack
there's
it
a
in the
fair
ass.
thorn.
Smack it in the Oh, did you die?
No.
Did your Pokemon die?
No.
It was their Pokemon?
No, their Pokemon got sent out.
But yeah, so my dream is to add DLC. To add like story marks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's not much you can add after you just. It's supposed to be like nearly 100% game when it's done. Not like fucking everybody else. Oh, we're gonna make 50% game. Season pass.
Oh yeah, definitely not, no.
No, I'm not season passing. Not this game. Well, I don't. The reason why I don't want it is because I'm not. Once the game is done, I'm gonna be patching it. That's it. It's like I don't want to sit there and make more content of it. You know what I mean? I did it. I did the goal, right? The goal was to make a heartfelt sequel, a spiritual successor to the game I love. And I did it. And once I did it, I'm not, you know, I'm just gonna like, oh, it's like, can you port it? Fuck yeah, I can. Fuck yeah. No doubt in my mind, buddy. Like, can we mod it? Fuck yeah, man. Here's the raw data, do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, I'm just like, are you gonna add more stuff? No, story's done. You wanna mod it? Be my guest.
Mod and add more things.
It's like, yeah, you wanna mod and add your own? Man, I have no qualms. Do it with my blessing. I don't give a shit. My goal was to make something, do something, and do that goal. I did it. And I'm gonna give you all the capability to do what you want. You know what I mean? So all I want is you to support me on this game, and for me to make the next one, and keep it going. That's it.
Potentially reviving the franchise.
Oh, it's not. Well, no, it's not gonna revive. They already just did the trademark. They redid the trademark like last month.
How so?
They redid the trademark. Trademarks expire in copyright.
Oh.
They just renewed it. So there's now everybody's going shit nuts. They're like, oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it, dude. They have to do it. They have to remake the trademark, because if they don't, anybody can fucking use their shit. That's why, like, I'm having to change names, because if they redid their trademark, I'm a little scared. Now I'm a little scared. It's like, oh shit, they redid their trademark, because it's 25 years, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's 2025 now. The game came out in 2000, 1999, 2000. So they re-trademarked it to protect the rights of the game for Sega. That means that they could copyright anybody out of existence. That means I gotta change the names of quite a bit of shit. And I can't copy everything. I can't copy design.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Like even the magical like seals, I may have to change, but they're just gonna keep the same idea. They're just gonna change. I'm just using them as placeholder right now, but as the game gets more and more in, I'll change. It's not hard to make a new design of something, right? It's just you just need a placeholder. And so for now, they're placeholders to give me, so I know where everything goes or everything links into. But for now, if Sega comes out and I'm like halfway into this shit, and they go, "Hey, we'll support you." First off, I'll cry. I will cry for fucking weeks. And then second, and my second question would be, can I have a crew to help me do this? And if they say yes, we're gonna fund you money because everybody's watching your shit now.
Yeah.
There's like, you got hundreds of thousands of viewers, whatever. I don't know how the hell. I'm hoping that this becomes big, but it might not. But if it doesn't, whatever. I did what I wanted. I did my dream. That's all that matters. But if it becomes big and they jump on the bandwagon and they say, hey, yeah, we'll support you. We'll give you a crew. It's all paid by us. We'll pay you too. And it's like, as long as my name is up there as writer, producer, I don't even give a shit, as long as I'm set for life, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to live peacefully for the rest of my fucking life. And make games after this. I'll work for fucking you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you can make more games and produce them? Fuck yeah! I'm making this one! I'll make you more big hit games.
I
have fuck tons of ideas. That's not ever gonna end. And I can sit here with a million fucking writers and be like, alright, let's go. What you got? What he's gonna do? I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna do what I say. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gotta say, hit me.
It's like, give me your idea. I don't like it. Pass. No, but yeah, to be a producer of games, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. To be director and producer? Woo! God damn, that's like top level dream right there.
Yeah.
I don't have to be a programmer. I'm just like a director and producer. I just oversee. And I know what the image is supposed to be. I know what it's supposed to sound like, feel like, taste like, touch like, everything. You'd be like, all right. So, yeah, you got that good. Look at that animation. Holy shit! Makes me tingle inside. I love it. It's like,
I think this game's gonna. Are you ever gonna do like a? Are you gonna kickstart or Kickstarter? Eventually.
I'm worried about doing that shit. With me by myself, it'll create a higher pressure.
Yeah.
Because now you're putting yourself to a timetable, right? Like you're telling people, hey, you put money in, now I need to do this at a certain amount of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that until like I'm near the end. Like when I know what the timetable is, or if there's a staff. Because right now, if I take on any staff, they're all volunteers.
Yeah.
In which I don't know anybody that would volunteer for me. So I'm gonna be real. Anyway, I gotta like before I really start getting into like deving out the world and like, cause I'm doing it right now. Like I'm trying to see how like what different skyboxes and like and like structure, you know, like trying to see what kind of assets I can do. Or I'm most likely gonna have to make all new assets, right? I'm gonna have to use Blender a lot and do all that shit. So before I get like knees deep in that, I'm like, all right, let me illustrate this stuff, right? Let me draw it. Let me draw what it's supposed to look like. Let me kind of start character building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me get the words out, and then start looking at what the image looks like. You know, and then kind of go from there. It's like, okay, it's how I want him to look, how I want him to sound. How I want her to look, how I want her to sound, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I already decided a lot of things that are gonna make things easier for me. Like, right off the bat, the intro of the game, you start off as a Sylvite. And you are leaving the Silver Civilization. They sent you out. You don't know shit. You don't know how to buy shit. You don't know how to do shit. You just know how to fly your little ship and fight monsters.
Yeah.
And you know what your goal is. Go survey the world. You know, see if everybody's okay and not trying to kill each other. If everything's good, come back. We's all good. Peace and tranquility. But as you go through your journey, like you get to a certain point and those motherfuckers pop out of Death Mountain over there. Kill a whole city and your home says, come back! Come back! Shit's hit the fan! Shit's hit the fan! And you come to find out, you know, with your new friends and whatever, you come to find out, holy fuck.
You know what happened.
Well, now you know what's going on, more or less. You can't see it, they can't see it, but they know they're out. They got out the gate. The seal's broken. Shit's gonna hit the fan. They're mighty pissed, and we know it. And then you start like, as you go to cities, there's reports start slowly flooding in from people who got away or was able to witness it from a distance.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's like a monster just came out of the fucking darkness and blasted the city to oblivion. They destroyed it all. Everybody's dead. What do you mean everybody's dead? I mean everybody's dead! Don't you understand? They leveled it. It's nothing but dust now. There's a hole in a mountain where people used to be. And then you get more reports. It's like get more reports. It's like they set up a base there. It looks like a mountain full of monsters. It looks freaking evil.
Yeah. As if it doesn't look right.
It doesn't, like, they're building it out of the monsters from where they are. And then they build it out of the metals and shit that they scavenge. You know? And because they have, their magic's fucking strong. And because they have tapped into all other 6 magics, you know, they're learning how to use all the other magics.
Yeah.
Because they had all their life was fucking black civilization magic. Now they have them all! And they're learning how to harness all the magic. So it's devastating when they learn silver magic. Silver magic is creation and destruction.
Right.
One spell is called Rizlam, the ability to revive someone from death. There's another spell called Eternum that kills everybody in a radius.
Dang.
That's how powerful silver magic is. It's so hard to learn too. That's the magic that they're gonna take the longest to learn. But by the time you start fighting them, they have learned the bases of that magic, like the basics, because that's how difficult it is. If you're not like in tune with it and your element's completely opposing it, it's gonna take the longest to learn. So like if you're fire magic, right? You're born under fire magic. Well, obviously, water and ice magic are going to be quite harder to learn. But you'll learn green magic super fast because it's just an enabler of red magic. You'll learn yellow magic because it's neutral to you. And silver magic you'll learn okay. And black magic too. You can learn black magic neutrally. But black magic and silver magic are the hardest ones to learn. Black being even more harder than silver. Because black magic allows you to siphon life.
Yeah.
Like, you can siphon life force from your enemies.
Mm-hmm.
You could steal their life force to make you live longer.
Topi.
That's why it's fucking scary. That's why they were so feared, right?
Yeah.
Like, they can just, they're like vampires. They're Spartan vampires. You got a warrior race that just came out of hell. You're just like,
Alright.
and there's what? You gonna die?
I'm gonna end my stream.
You're gonna die. That's what I heard. You're gonna die.
Okay. Alright. Make sure
Look
to.
at the Pokemon of me.
Well, first, let's see what this is. Big club. Well, make sure to like and subscribe, I guess.
Push the buttons to do the like.
Alright. Goodbye, people. Until whenever next time I stream. Maybe tomorrow.
He's so scared. Why are you so scared?